What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. Like and comment on the video, bro. If you're new, punch the subscribe button. It's 100% free to show love. Costs $0 to show love. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I want to talk about first Volcanic Queen. These are the kaijus before the kaijus. So with that being said, I would go ahead and get into this card. If you look at the listings here, first edition is 25, unlimited is 28. This is a comment out of Light Up Destruction, but like I said, it's a kaiju, so gets rid of cards, and a lot of people are looking to get into these type of cards right now. As you can see, it goes up quick to like $5, starts out at around $2, $3 at most. So you can get into this card pretty cheap. Next card I want to cover here is Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon. I want to talk about this card. This is a ghost rare. As you can see with the graph, it's starting to get a little bit of attention. People are buying this with some of the new synchro support we've gotten with the new Excel Synchro and the super heavy samurai shit. People are buying these cards now. This is still low in price. As you can see, it goes up very significantly. By the end of the page, it's just astronomical, but you can get into this now for 20 bucks. So I mean, if you saw what I was putting, if you saw what I saw just now, then as you know, this is a good buy. 20-25 bucks, not bad buy at all. Moving forward here, we have Minerva, the Exalted Lightsworn. If you're anything like me, then you guys love Lightsworns. Lightsworns are awesome. Minerva is a prize card, but it also got reprinted in Battles of Legend as a secret rare. This is the only printing we have besides the prize card. So I mean, you can see this card sells. Today is the 3rd, so this card does sell. It goes up significantly as well. You can get into it now for like $8-9. Goes up to 10 to 13 to 15. So yeah, bottom of the page we're at 15. That's about double the price that it starts at. So definitely a notable increase there. Like I said, you can get into it around $8-9. So definitely a good card to keep your eye on. If it's something that you want, I would maybe look into pulling the trigger. Now, Cyber Dragon, the Ghost Rare version. Now, I told you guys to get the Ultimate Rare alternate art version of this card because it was very low in price, and that card's going up. I told you guys to get that card when it was like 50 to 60, but now it's going up significantly. But anyways, for this card, the Ghost Rare Cyber Dragon, this is also going up quick. So as you can see with the graph, it's at an all-time low. You can get into it now, 48 to 50 bucks. Pretty cheap price. Goes up significantly, 55 without even scrolling down. You have 55. So this is the first one. Without even scrolling down, you have 55, and then like I said, goes up to 60. So this is the same deal with the other Cyber Dragon, bro. It just goes up significantly, and I'm not saying and it sells a lot as well. So I'm not saying that this is like the end all be all. I'm not saying this is the best pickup you can do. But people like this card, and it is a card that goes up significantly. Like I said, with the other Cyber Dragon, it was the same deal, and that card is now too expensive in my opinion. If you guys were here back then when I covered, anyways. So Forbidden Droplet, I want to cover this card because it is very inexpensive for what the card does. This card can turn off an entire board depending on your hand. This card does not sell as much as you would like it to, but if you look at these listings, 25 bucks for a Return of the Duelist Droplet is kind of crazy. Like I said, the card goes up significantly, and if you guys were playing around Rise of the Duelist when this set came out, these cards are pretty much impossible to get your hands on. So I would really recommend, if you guys don't have it in your collection, I've talked to you guys about it a couple times, I strongly recommend getting that into your collection. I don't know what's going on here, but I strongly recommend getting that into your collection, the Forbidden Droplet. So yeah, these ulti droplets here, like I said, these cards do not sell very much, but if you look at the pricing here, you're starting at like 180, goes up to 200, a couple at 200 and then 225, couple for 225 and then 250, couple for 250, and then it's just gone, bro. Like, listen, man, if you guys are seeing what I'm putting down, bro, I know it's 200. Okay, I see the $200 price tag, and that's why I don't have it, because I don't have $200 to spend right now. But if I did, I would definitely get into this card, bro. Like, this is a no-brainer for me. Like, it's just gonna take a change in the format, bro. We just gotta get cash out of here, and I'm telling you, this card is gonna be crazy. Like, bro, we are all anticipating a ban list. So if something happens to Cash, I don't think Cash is all that busted, but if something does happen to Cash, and we're able to activate this card and resolve this card reliably without having to worry about a macro every time we play the game, then this card is going to be wild, bro. I'm telling you, it's going to go crazy in price, man. I'm telling y'all, man. But anyways, Dasher, Destiny Hero Dasher. Let's move forward. I can't I'm trying not to get too excited, but I'm telling you guys, Droplet is the wave. If you don't have it, you need to get it. If you have it already, get extras. But I'm telling you, get the Rise of the Duelist extras. Original print secret. It will not go lower than $20. But I'm telling you. Anyways, Destiny Hero Dasher. Like I said, this is a card you can get into. As you guys can see with these prices, it's been very expensive for this card. Recently, I think this might be me. I bought one for $25 just because this card was insanely cheap, and I want one for my collection. If I ever do play DPE, I want to have the swag, Dasher. So if you're anything like me, then you can get into some mod plays for $25-$30. Goes up very significantly. Like I said, this card's very rare, very old school. Here's the jump that I wanted to show you guys. So people are listing it cheap to try and get rid of it. If you can get a mod play with no creases, I say that's a really good pickup. Obviously, if the card is not how you want it to look, I would just say return it. But moving forward here, Salamangreat Bale Links. This is a card I wanted to cover because it's going low in quantities. I cannot be the only one talking about this based on the quantities here. But with the new firewall cards, you can use this in the one card combo to make it like a pure one card combo where you don't have to discard a card, because you search this in the normal combo, and then this is the discard. You don't search this, you search the Sanctuary off this, and then you get the point. Whatever. So Bale Links, cool. Link 1, awesome card, goes up quick. Also in the Salamangreat deck, they usually play 2 to 3. So as you can see, card goes up very quick. These are not like $3. If you look at the shipping, this is like $8. So expensive for this card. But we'll move forward. Let's talk about Dark Fluid. Let's not even talk about this card. I'm just bringing it up again because I brought it up first. Brought this card up weeks ago. Told you guys to buy this weeks ago. I brought it up again after that, and then now I'm seeing it in thumbnails. So I'm telling you guys, I already told you guys to buy this card. If you guys were with me back then, you guys already have the card. Like I said, it's a part of a lot of the firewall combos. But I told you guys to get this card for $2 to $3, bro. Like I really told you guys, and it's just like wild. Show some love down below, man. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Next card I want to talk about is the Sea Monster of Theseus. This is like the best card of one of those 20s. If you look at the listings, they are both low in listings, sub 100. The mega packs, they're not the original print, so we won't talk about it, but they are still secret rare, so you can still get a nice copy for cheap. Even this copy is not expensive, $3, goes up to $5, goes up to $6. Like I said, I'm always including the shipping, so $6. And then we have like $7, $6-7 by the end of the page, like $6. So doubles in price by the end of the page. If you look at specifically just the first editions, there's only 60 of these available. Starts at $3. As you can see, like I said, it just goes up significantly, man. It goes up very quick. And this is they told us this card was really strong, so maybe you gotta have it because it's that strong. I have it in my collection. It's a zombie, so you can bring it back with Mizuki. There's shenanigans you could do with this card, but it's also level 5, so you can summon it off Ready Fusion. That card's pretty neat. Has some applications, But moving forward here, we have Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Obviously, if you want this card, you're not going to have any trouble getting into it. There's plenty of beautiful copies that are cheap. And these supers look great. These ultras look great. These alternate arts look great, even though they're gold. So you can get into a good copy of this card. But if you want the original print secrets, if you guys watch one of my videos with the binders, I have like a page of these, bro. I have way too many of this card. It's ridiculous how many of these I have. I sold a couple this weekend for $20 each. Like I said, that's what made me bring it up, honestly, because then I noticed how the price goes up significantly. So, I'm gonna get ready to sell these. I'm gonna list mine online for $30. List a few online for $30, and hopefully they sell. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to bring it up to you guys because it's low in quantities and goes up quick. But moving forward, I want to talk about all the Mathmech cards pretty much.
This is bad.
Obviously, if you guys know anything about Mathmech, there's a few cards on here that you don't even play that don't matter, like division, multiplication, cards that don't really matter in the metagame, like induction. But the cards that do matter, diameter, subtraction, where is he at? Sigma, those addition. These cards do matter. I mean, addition got reprinted, so it's a little different. But equation, superfactorial, all these cards, if you look at them, all lowest fucking listings, bro. Man, to be honest, if you can get these cards for cheap, then it's not a bad pickup. You definitely missed the boat. Obviously, you can see with the graph that you missed the boat. But, the thing with this deck is it's just very resilient. It can play through some hand traps with only 1 to 2 cards. It can also incorporate like 15 to 20 hand traps in the main deck. So it's definitely a viable option as far as decks are concerned. If you have these cards, I would say just keep them if you decide if you're going to play them in the next format, or if you want to have the option to play something else that might be viable in the next format. Even with the addition of the firewall cards, it just gets even better. So I would keep these cards if you have them. Like I said, if you want to play them. But if you don't want to play them, then you might want to get ready to sell these, because $9 for like a super rare, like that's criminal shit. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, oh, it's going up already. It's 12, 15, 14 bucks for this. Like, this is just dumb. This is actually dumb. Like, I might be playing this next format, so I'm gonna keep my math mixed up, but this is just stupid, man. You guys got to get rid of these cards if you're not gonna play them. Make a little bit of cash. Like, how dumb. You got to get those cards reprinted, just to plummet the value. Moving forward here, Millenniumize Restrict. This card has literally no listings. This card is actually nice. I was playing this in a version of the Despia deck I was playing, but the card's really nice. Goes up quickly. There's just not many of them, so the price is dictated by you guys. I would say if you want one of these cards, get into them, because they don't exist. And I don't know, I've seen this multiple times with these Millennium or with these Pharaoh's rare. I've seen multiple times where the Ultra is more than the secret rares. I would still get the secret rares, because obviously secret rare is sparkly. But moving forward, Lingaribo. This is a card that is low in quantities, card that I think you guys should all have in your arsenal. You need to have at least one of these in case you get a bleed. But like I said, the original, you can get into this card as well, but the original print from Ignition Assault, it sells like crazy, as you can see here. Like I said, Cybers players are out there now, so with the new Cyber support, people are really wanting to play these cards. But for first edition copies, starting at around 4 to 5 actually. Yeah, I made this Mark Watch a little late, so forgive me guys, I've been lazy. But like I said, it goes up significantly still. Like I said, you guys want to get into this while you can. Moving forward here, Firewall Dragon. We talked about the ulti, we talked about the ghost. We're not going to spend too much time on it. I'm just going to tell you guys right away, if you guys don't have a copy of the card, just get into a copy, man. I recently bought 6 copies of this card for like $3 each, because it just goes up so quick. Like I said, I'm not just telling you guys shit, I'm actually like, this is how I do it myself. Like I said, this goes up way too fast. So when I saw 3 copies for 4 each, I forget exactly what the cost was, but I just bought them both. I was like, it is what it is. Let's see here. Now I want to talk about some of these collector's rare Drytron cards. These are all low in quantities, of course they're collector's rares, but this one's just ridiculously low in price. Like, you can get this card for like $10, so it's laughable. Like, it goes up so quickly, but you can get into it now for like $10. So I would say get this for so cheap if you can. I don't even want to spend too much time on it. It's just incredibly cheap. It makes me laugh. Chuckle. It's a little chuckle there. Like, cards are so cheap. But let's see. Moving forward, I'm going to talk about Elemental Hero Stratos. Stratos is a card that's low in quantities for all listings. I've talked about this card in the past, so I won't spend too much time on it. But I want to talk about the criminal shit that's going on with these ultimate rares. Look at how this is plummeted, bro. These ultis are hella cheap. 120, 125. Card goes up quick, like crazy. Like I said, and there's just none that even exists in the first place. And it's a hero card, bro. So we're sleeping a little bit as a community. If you guys want these cards, you got to get into them. I don't know what the deal is. Like I said, I would get this card myself. Like I said, there's so many cards I would get if I had the money. But thank you guys for chilling with me. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys are new here, please leave a like, leave a subscribe. Take care.
Help me! Help me!